In a tranquil village nestled amidst rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a wise old woman named Mei Ling. Her presence exuded an aura of calmness that seemed to permeate the very air around her. People from far and wide sought her guidance during times of turmoil. For Mei Ling was renowned for her profound wisdom and her ability to bring tranquility to even the most chaotic minds. One day, a young traveler named Li Wei arrived in the village, his heart heavy with the burdens of the world. He had heard whispers of Mei Ling's wisdom and sought her out, hoping to find solace in her teachings. Upon meeting her, he found her sitting by a serene pond, her eyes fixed on the still waters, lost in deep contemplation. Li Wei approached Mei Ling with a respectful bow and said, "Honorable Mei Ling, I come seeking your guidance. My mind is tormented by the storms of life, and I yearn to find a way to calm its tumultuous waves." Mei Ling smiled gently and gestured for Li Wei to sit beside her. "Young one," she began, "imagine your mind as a pond, much like the one before us. Just as the waters of this pond become turbulent when stirred, so too does your mind when faced with challenges." Li Wei nodded, his curiosity piqued. Mei Ling continued, "When the storms of life rage, it is natural for the waters of the mind to become disturbed. But remember, beneath the surface of the pond, there exists a depth of stillness that remains untouched by the chaos above. Similarly, within you, there is a place of tranquility that can provide refuge even in the most trying times." Li Wei listened intently, his eyes fixed on Mei Ling. "But how can I access this place of tranquility within me?" he asked. Mei Ling reached into a small pouch at her side and pulled out a pebble, smooth and polished by the passage of time. She held it out to Li Wei. "Take this pebble and hold it in your hand. Feel its weight, its texture, and its presence. Now, close your eyes and focus all your attention on the sensation of the pebble in your palm." Li Wei did as he was instructed, his mind gradually tuning out the world around him as he immersed himself in the simple act of holding the pebble. With each passing moment, he felt a sense of calmness washing over him, as if the pebble itself was a conduit to a deeper realm of peace. "Now," Mei Ling said softly, "imagine that every worry, every fear, every thought that troubles your mind is a leaf gently falling onto the surface of the pond. Watch as each leaf lands and then floats away, carried by the ripples, until the waters become still once more." As Li Wei visualized this, he felt a profound sense of release, as if his worries were being carried away on the currents of his imagination. The pond before him mirrored the stillness he was beginning to experience within himself. Mei Ling's voice was like a soothing melody as she spoke again, "In times of hardship, remember the pebble and the pond. Just as you held the pebble to anchor your attention and find stillness, you can anchor your awareness in the present moment to calm your mind. Breathe deeply, focus on your breath, and let each inhale and exhale be a reminder of the ever-present stillness within you." Li Wei opened his eyes, a sense of serenity washing over him. He looked at Mei Ling with gratitude. "Thank you, wise Mei Ling, for showing me the way to calm my mind in the midst of life's storms." Mei Ling's smile was as warm as the sun's embrace. "Remember, young one, just as the pond reflects the sky above, your mind reflects the world around you. By finding stillness within, you can navigate the challenges of life with clarity and grace." And so, Li Wei embarked on a journey of inner exploration, practicing the art of anchoring his awareness in the present moment. With Mei Ling's guidance, he discovered that in the midst of chaos, there existed a sanctuary of stillness that he could access at any time. As he continued to cultivate this inner calm, Li Wei found that he could weather life's storms with a peaceful heart, just like the still waters of the pond that Mei Ling so deeply cherished.